Apparently, a lot of women are pissed about the last post that I made saying that you shouldn't expect something from your man that you can't give in return. I mean, I don't understand what is there to be mad about. Alright, y'all, so I gotta touch on this real quick and y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. But I'm currently in a fight with my homegirl because I feel that as a woman, you should not expect some shit from a man that you in return cannot give that man yourself. For example, don't expect your man to cash app you, drip you in designer, bring you home some fucking food, take you on vacation, take you out, buy you bottles, buy you this, spoil you if you not spoiling him too. If you can't buy your man no designer, don't ask him for none. If you can't take your nigga out to eat, don't ask him to take you to eat. Cook him some fucking food at home. Something has to give. It has to be 50-50. Women nowadays feel like men owe them some shit. Me as a woman feel like y'all don't. We owe y'all just the same shit that y'all owe us. So if you can't give it to me, I can't give it to you. If you can give it to me, I can give it to you. That's how it's supposed to be. Y'all, so my homegirl's pissed at me this morning because she doesn't like the fact that I'm standing up for her boyfriend. Now hear me out. I know all y'all women about to skip this shit because y'all tired of me reaching for the men. I'm always for the men. No, I'm just always for what the fuck is right, okay? So she is pissed because she feels like her man is not emotionally supportive, that he doesn't ask her how she's feeling during the day, that he doesn't call and check on her every 5 minutes, but she's not emotionally supportive either. I ask her, do you ever ask him how he's feeling? Do you ever ask him if he's doing okay? Do you ever ask him if he's having a good day? No, I don't need to ask. I can tell when he's smiling, but I'd be walking around with a sad face and he never asks me what's wrong, but I don't ever have to ask him what's wrong because he's never frowning, so there's nothing ever wrong. Girl, bye. Motherfuckers walk around with smiles on their face and be dying inside, especially men. They're built to have to look strong even when they're not. So because he's smiling, he could be inside crying, or he could be mad as fuck, pissed, ready to blow some shit up, and you would never know because you never asked. You went off of how you looked. Men are, like I said, built to look like ain't shit is wrong with them. We are emotional creatures. People expect us to cry, boo-hoo, get mad, scream, break shit. Men, no, that's not how they are built. It's not like that. They gonna make you seem like nothing's wrong, that they can take on the world even when they dying inside. So if you don't ask, how would you know? Just like you saying he don't ask, so he don't know. Baby, give him what you want from him.
A few moments later.
Apparently, a lot of women are pissed about the last post that I made saying that you shouldn't expect something from your man that you can't give in return. I mean, I don't understand what is there to be mad about. I'm not saying that your man can't go gift you with things, that your man shouldn't buy you designer, or your man shouldn't take you to do things, or your man shouldn't take care of you. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you shouldn't expect something that he can't expect from you. For example, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, babe, I want this fucking $5,000 Louis bag for my birthday when I can't buy you no $5,000 Louis shoes on your birthday. Like, you can't expect or make a man feel pressured to have to do things for you that you can't in return do for him. I don't understand why y'all mad about that. That don't make no sense to me. It's common sense. Do for him as he would do for you. The fuck?
As crazy as this is gonna sound, guys, majority of men are in one-sided relationships and marriages. They're with women who don't care about them. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your feelings. They don't have your best interests at heart. They're with you because you can get them from point A to point B. You can provide them with a better life. So in turn, they'll give you conditional femininity. Now, what is that? It's when a woman is nice and kind to you and submissive only when you're giving her things, only when you're providing her a better lifestyle. She just won't do it because you're a man and you're a protector and provider and you have ambition. She's gonna act nice to you when you buy her a big diamond ring, when you buy her a house, when you buy her a dog, when you take her on a shopping spree, when you are good with her in-laws, when you suck up to their friends. All these different things that a man has to do in order for a woman just to give him peace. Because let's be honest, this happy wife, happy life, that's real. Most husbands go through that crap. A lot of dudes are sleeping on the couch. I've consulted men who are in sexless marriages. Their wives don't want to touch them, and it's been years. And they still have to provide and do all these different things. So if a man has any issues going on in his life, or let's say something happened at work, or let's say his family member died, whatever the case may be, it's hard for a man to go to his woman The woman he's providing for, the woman he's protecting and giving a better life to, he can't go to her because she's going to say, oh, you're weak. Or she won't have any empathy. She'll say, okay. And she'll, turn the other cheek and just say, whatever. And basically tell him to man up. This is why so many men are committing suicides. They're ending their life to say, you know what? I don't want to be alive, because they can't even go to anybody, let alone their own women. The women they are protecting and the women that they sleep next to. Because these women, these guys know that, if I do tell my girlfriend or wife this, she's probably going to leave me. She's probably going to divorce me. She's probably going to say, you're weak and here's the thing. Let's be honest. Women don't have solutions anyway. This is why, men, it's good for you to have other guys that you can connect with, that's in your social circle, and you can say, hey, man, I'm going through this at work. Let's go get a drink. Hey, let's go get some wings. Let's go do this. Let's talk about something. Because if you tell your girlfriend, as messed up as it is, that, I got fired at work, or I got written up at work, or something is going on in my life, or whatever, she's going to look at you like, oh, man, she's going to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, most likely. This is why it's important, guys, that you get with women who actually want to be with you for you, who actually care about you. Because the minute you open up and say one small thing, and I'm not saying that you can cry to your woman. No, I'm saying just 1 or 2 issues that happen throughout your life. If you tell her about these things, she's most likely going to see you as a loser, because women want strong men 100% of the time. They don't think that men go through anything. Let's be honest. Most of you watch me, you're probably like, oh man, another video Darius dropped. I'm going to I'm going to share this. I'm going to comment, which I appreciate. But most men don't know what I go through in my life, right? And I'm not saying you guys should care. But the thing is, women don't care what men go through. They want you to be rock solid. They want you to be a guy who's a pillar in their life, who's going to give them everything that their hearts desire. And if you don't do it, then she's going to withhold her emotion. She's going to withhold her sex. And you know what she's going to say? You don't care about me. You don't listen to me. And then it's like, oh, as a man, you got to put all your needs and desires. You say, oh, wait a minute, baby, but I do care about you. I am here for you. And then all your wants go to the back burner. And now it's her desires. Now you got to cater to her feelings. You got to get her this. You got to get her that. Just think about it. Valentine's Day is for who? Women. Women have all these different days. And as a man, you can barely have one day. Most men don't even get anything throughout their life when it comes to them being in a relationship. They just get sex. And these women think that, yeah, you better be grateful for that. And a lot of dudes, because their standards are so low, they're like, man, I'm just happy to get some sex. I'm just happy for my woman to give me a hug. It is crazy. It's messed up. But this is the truth. This is what a lot of guys go through. This is why a lot of dudes are walking away from relationships, or they're just doing hookups and friends with benefits and keeping it casual, because they realize that, man, if I invest into this woman and I do this and that, can I open up to her? I go through things in my life. I'm not saying I'm gonna be a crybaby or her shoulder to cry on, but I want somebody that I can, talk to about something small, whatever, and everything like that. That's hard for most women to accept, because they only care about what they're getting out of the situation, their wants, their needs, their feelings, what's going on with them. And to the man, they're like, okay, well, I'll just give you some sex just to, smooth it over. That's a woman's go-to. That's her calling card. Let's be honest. If you guys get in an argument or she says something mean to you, she disrespects you, then she says, well, I'm not even going to apologize. I just give you some sex. She give you some pity sex. And a lot of dudes are like, okay, well, that's cool with me, because they barely get sex anyway. Guys, make sure you are getting with women who actually care about you. And yes, there are women out there who care about you, your wants, your feelings, your desires, but it's a small percentage, just like a needle in a haystack. The overwhelming majority of women are like this. The palms are up to the sky and they're saying, okay, so what you doing for me? I don't care about you. I don't care about any of that. It's just this. It's messed up. But guys, just understand that the vast majority of women you're going to encounter don't care about you. When you go out and approach women, you meet them, you're just trying to get to know them, hang out with them, and get together with them and see where things go and maybe go on a date. Women, they're like, okay, what is this dude going to do for me? If I'm going to give him my body, and sex is an equal exchange, I've always said this. This is why I never pedestalize sex. This is why sex, I would never pay for sex. I would never take women on a date for sex. So when you guys are meeting these women, they're like, okay, what do you got to offer me? What's going on with him? He got this, he got that. And a lot of dudes, let's be honest, they have to bring a mountain of things. They have to bring the table, the legs, the chair, the food. They have to bring everything just for them to get a woman who's going to be somewhat nice to them. Guys, stay away from these type of women. And they're everywhere. And these females who are mad at that chick in the clip, they really don't have a man's best interest. They don't want to give anything to the situation, relationship, or marriage. They're just like, okay, what can I get from this dude? If he ain't doing enough for me, then he ain't worth my time. Have you guys heard that before? Well, don't waste my time. When women say that, what they're saying is, my time is more valuable than yours as a man. So I'm going to come to this situation as a woman, and I'm going to expect you to do all these different things. And if you don't do them, that means you're wasting my time. They never come to the table and say, hey, how are you doing today? They never text you. Notice that? They never text you, hey, how's your day going? It's always a man. They're always looking for a man to text them first and text them last. And it's all a chess game with the women, right? I've always said this before, and I'll say it again. There's no such thing as love, only leverage when it comes to women.